If you've ever felt like you don't quite fit in, that your brain works a little differently than everyone else's, then you might have more in common with these superheroes than you think. First up on our list, Cyclops, the founding member of the X-Men, is a mutant with the ability to project powerful optic blasts from his eyes. This power, while incredibly destructive, also comes with a significant drawback. He cannot control the beams without special eyewear, forcing him to wear ruby quartz lenses at all times. This constant visual restriction, coupled with his intense focus on his mutant abilities, can make social interactions challenging for Cyclops. He often comes across as aloof and socially awkward, struggling to understand and navigate social cues. Next, Reed Richards, the brilliant scientist known as Mr. Fantastic, possesses the power of elasticity, allowing him to stretch his body to incredible lengths. While his intellect and problem-solving abilities are undeniable, Mr. Fantastic often exhibits traits associated with autism spectrum disorder. His intense focus on scientific pursuits can lead him to neglect his personal relationships and social obligations. He can be oblivious to social cues and often struggles to understand and respond appropriately to the emotions of others. This, coupled with his hyperactive mind, constantly buzzing with new ideas and theories, can make him appear distant and detached in social situations. Up next, Drax the Destroyer, the formidable warrior of the Guardians of the Galaxy, is often perceived as a literal-minded brute. His difficulty understanding metaphors, sarcasm, and other nuances of human communication can lead to humorous misunderstandings and social faux pas. This literal interpretation of language, coupled with his difficulty reading social cues and emotional expressions, suggests potential traits associated with autism spectrum disorder. Furthermore, Drax's impulsiveness and tendency to act on his emotions without considering the consequences can be seen as indicative of ADHD. Despite these challenges, Drax's unwavering loyalty and dedication to his friends make him a valuable member of the Guardians. Following Drax, we have Legion, the son of Professor X, is one of the most powerful mutants in the Marvel Universe, but his immense power comes at a steep cost. David Haller struggles with dissociative identity disorder, his mind a chaotic landscape of distinct personalities, each with its own unique mutant ability. This internal struggle manifests as difficulty with social interaction, as Legion grapples with overwhelming thoughts and sensory overload. The constant influx of voices and personalities makes it challenging for him to connect with others and maintain stable relationships. Legion's reality is often fragmented and distorted, making it difficult to distinguish between his internal world and the external one, further contributing to his social anxiety and isolation. Surprisingly or not, up next we have the Flash. The Scarlet Speedster of the DC Universe possesses superhuman reflexes and a mind that processes information at an accelerated rate. This hyperactive mind, however, can also be a source of challenges. Barry Allen, the Flash's alter ego, often struggles with impulsivity, acting on instinct without fully considering the consequences. His difficulty focusing on mundane tasks and his constant need to be moving can be reminiscent of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Despite these challenges, Barry's incredible speed and sharp intellect make him one of the most powerful and iconic superheroes in the DC universe. Next, you might not have seen this one coming. Tony Stark, the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist better known as Iron Man, displays several traits that align with neurodivergence, particularly ADHD. His brilliant mind races with ideas, often leading to impulsive decisions and a tendency to hyper-focus on his inventions and projects to the exclusion of all else, including his own well-being. This relentless drive can make it difficult for him to relax, sleep, or maintain healthy relationships. He can also be socially awkward, struggling with emotional regulation, and exhibiting a sometimes abrasive communication style. Though these traits can create challenges for him, they are also integral to his identity as Iron Man, fueling his creativity and his relentless pursuit of innovation. After Iron Man, we have Princess Entrapta of Dryle from She-Ra, and the Princesses of Power is a brilliant inventor and technologist with a deep fascination for all things mechanical. Canonically autistic, Entrapta's character is a refreshing and nuanced portrayal of neurodiversity. Her intense focus on her inventions often leads her to miss social cues or misunderstand the intentions of others. She expresses affection and excitement in unconventional ways, stimming with her hair and making enthusiastic noises when engrossed in her work. Entrapta's difficulty difficulty navigating social situations and her unique communication style are presented not as flaws, but as integral parts of her personality. Her character arc beautifully illustrates the importance of accepting and celebrating neurodiversity. Up next, Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, is a quintessential example of a superhero who might have ADHD. Beyond his incredible spider powers, Peter's personality is marked by a restless energy and a tendency to get distracted easily, often seen in his quippy banter during battles and his struggles to stay focused in school. His impulsiveness frequently lands him in trouble, both as Peter and as Spider-Man, as he leaps into action without always thinking things through. This impulsivity, coupled with his boundless energy and his tendency to talk excessively, paints a picture that resonates with many people who have ADHD. Despite these challenges, Peter's strong moral compass and his dedication to helping others make him a truly inspiring hero. Next, we have Squirrel Girl. The unbeatable and undeniably quirky superhero exhibits several traits that align with ADHD. Her boundless energy and enthusiasm are infectious, but they also manifest in a tendency to jump into situations without a plan, often relying on her improvisational skills and her ability to communicate with squirrels. Doreen Green's impulsivity is often her greatest strength, allowing her to defeat even the most formidable villains with unexpected tactics. However, this impulsivity can also lead to forgetfulness and a difficulty staying focused on tasks that don't immediately capture her interest. Despite these challenges, Squirrel Girl's optimistic outlook and her unwavering belief in the power of kindness make her a truly unique and inspiring hero. Jubilee, the bubbly and vivacious mutant with the power to generate explosive energy plasmoids, embodies several characteristics that could be interpreted as ADHD. Her impulsive nature often leads her to leap into action without a second thought, relying on her quick wit and her dazzling fireworks to get her out of trouble. She's easily excitable, prone to bursts of enthusiasm, and can have difficulty staying focused on tasks that don't immediately grab her attention. Jubilee's rebellious streak and her constant craving for excitement further contribute to this picture of a character who thrives on spontaneity and struggles with traditional structures. Despite these potential challenges, Jubilee's loyalty to her friends and her unwavering determination make her a valuable member of the X-Men. Finally, we have Nightcrawler, the teleporting mutant with a devilish appearance and an angelic heart, displaying several characteristics that could be associated with ADHD. His impulsiveness is often his defining trait, as he tends to leap into action without hesitation, relying on his quick reflexes and teleportation abilities to navigate danger. This impulsiveness, while sometimes beneficial in battle, can also lead him to make rash decisions or act without fully considering the consequences. Furthermore, Nightcrawler's playful and mischievous nature, coupled with his tendency to get easily excited, could also be seen as indicative of ADHD. Despite these potential challenges, Nightcrawler's strong faith and his unwavering commitment to his friends make him a valuable member of the X-Men. Want to see more videos like this one? Check out this video next. It's about the hugely popular video game sensation Marvel Rivals. This game is taking the world by storm, and we created a list of the most powerful characters in the game that you need to play. Click the video now. What are you waiting for?